So what's up? Comes on up in here. Dang, dang. I don't know how well this is going to work. I'm on a hotspot on my phone on my tablet. We're gonna see how she do. What's up? What's up? Moto phone. CNZ. Man, yo, technology and trucking is taking off. H Town, Joseph. We got JC, JG, Chicken Glenn. What's up? What's up with y'all? You just sitting up here and what's up, hey Miller? What's up, Kai? Caleb, Gus? We are sitting in Altoona, Iowa. We up in the Iowa. What's up, Miser? Wayne? Back? We back? Wait till y'all see what your boy gonna be doing this week, man. Dixie, you're always first to be late. That's about what you got going on. You're first to be late. So, um, man, I'll tell you what. How many of you guys what's up, Nomadic? What's up, bro? Wayne? How many of you guys have experienced new technology in trucking? Like, has anybody experienced anything like mind blowing, or you're like, where did this come from? How does this happen? Type of deal? Because I sure did. Well, I had my socks blown off. So I'm in drive-in, obviously. Um, little bit more room. Revolution, we running. I'm gonna be running Iowa to Colorado this week, and next week, and probably the week after. Hotshot is tired of the regional, local stuff, so we're gonna stretch our legs. So anyway, I oh now you look. Dude, this guy got within like two. Come on, bro, really? Dude, I'm gonna beat you. Ah! Oh, I didn't mean to. So I go to um, Niagara Water, Niagara Bottling Company in Pittsburgh, right? So I pull up. There's not a person in sight, not a person nowhere. Okay, and I pushed a little button. What's up, exotic? I hit the dang dang, and this guy comes over and he needs my numbers. I give him everything, and he goes, "Now you need to make sure your trailer's clean because you're going to be loaded by robots." Excuse me? He said, "You're going to be loaded by robots." I'm thinking, oh, this ought to be great. He said, "Make sure you slide your tandems or the robot will not load you." No, I'm in the hood truck. I'm still in the feed. Um, so what do you mean it won't load me? He's like, it won't load you. I'm like, all right. So I go over there, start to clean it out. I get it all cleaned out. I'm back in the door. And now I slid my tandems back, but apparently, instead of sliding them all the way back, I was two notches forward. I wasn't all the way back. I mean, I got the little lever and it's a paint, so I just moved it and let it ride, you know. And I get a phone call. I get a phone call. It's like, you got to slide your tandems. I said, I did slide my tandem. He said, you didn't slide them enough. What do you mean I didn't slide them enough? He's like, you're setting off the sensors and it can't load your truck. I said, what? He's like, there's sensors that's reading your tires and they're not back far enough. No, luckily there was some stuff, but there wasn't big stuff. So I said, all right, I got out and I look up and there's these sensors that are shooting down on my tires. And I look at the ground and there's measurements on the ground. These sensors are measuring how far my tires are from the door. Like, they can only be, I guess they got to be a certain distance or they won't load you. So I did that, and I'm like, there's no way these are real robots with no people, right? So I back in, I get everything situated, and as soon as I back in, I hear a beep, the wheels lock, it slips up, locks the trailer, and I hear the sliding door go up. So I went in the bay next to me, and I stood up and I was watching. Dude, they had these robotic pallet jacks. These things were gangster. Like, they drove all around, and put the freight on just like it's supposed to. My trailer has never been loaded so perfect as long as I've been doing this. Like, it was perfectly staggered. There was one pallet over my fifth wheel, and then back by the tandems there was 2, 1, 2, like perfect. It was right on the money. So I'm watching these things. Now here's the scary part. Okay, now remember that technology that loaded my trailer, mind you, that did not beat my trailer. Like, you could tell when you're getting loaded in a driveway because these people are like, boom, boom. Feels like they're coming through the door, coming through the floor. This was the easiest loading I've ever had. But yeah, get rid of those lumpers, which is good because you really don't pay the lumpers. You pay the company to pay their people, and they keep money. But anyway, here's the scary part. This technology, this autonomous robot that loaded my trailer, will be driving on the road with us, right? Explain to me why these pallet jacks and robots were dinged up, banged up, scratched up. Like, who hit the robot? Another robot. So apparently somewhere a sensor must have failed a lot more than once. So if you've got them in a warehouse that's mapped out with sensors everywhere and they're running into each other, what is going to happen when you send that thing 3,000 miles across the country? But yet we're supposed to be okay with this technology in an 80,000-pound truck next to my family. And here's another thing about autonomy in trucks. So a robot, or these whatever they do, are programmed to keep a distance, right? Well, let me tell you something. If you program this truck to stay 50, 75, or 100 feet behind your car, the truck's going to go backwards. You cannot get a car to not cut off a truck. And you're going to say, well, Hotshot, they're all going to be autonomous. Oh, you are going to have people that will not buy an autonomous car. Now, there may be a chance that you do not need autonomy. check. So, technology is good, but I tell you what, man, it's a little crazy. Um, I get cut off and pushed. Hold on, let me turn the air. Oh, really? Well, I didn't do what I think I did. Sorry, guys. So, um, they cut us off all the time and push us backwards. But anyway, um, and there's just so much like going on. Like this world is changing drastically. Like this internet that we use, it's going to be gone soon. Like I'm here to tell you, Google, YouTube, all that will be gone. Like you won't be using these centralized locations, like this centralized programming stuff. Um, I don't know if people know, but blockchain technology is taking over. But now, while we're talking about technology, and this is technology, but it's not technology. Now, there's a company. I'm going to do a single video on this one later on. Yeah, William, they're not cheap. Now, I don't truly believe autonomy is the total future. Like there's obviously certain places for it. Like there's certain times and certain places that it should be. There's other places that it shouldn't be. But here's what I never hear anybody talk about. Okay? These companies are going to go autonomous, right? We're going to go do. My phone just went in the dog's bowl. Um, where everything's going to be run by robots, right? But who's going to pay for the robots? Not me, because I ain't going to have a job. You ain't going to have a job. Oh, I'm sure nomadic, right? But we're not going to have jobs. You're not going to be able to pay for this. Like, and the dollar, they can't keep printing dollars. Like, the printer's going to run out of ink, and the dollar's going to run out of value. You can't keep doing it. So, we can't live off of a printer. Because if you're living off of a printer and we're just getting money paid to us every week, like we're already seeing the results of that right now. Nobody wants to go to work. There's a lot less trucks out here. There's very few Swift and Werner and Snyder drivers out here. You know why? Right now they're making more than $500 to sit home. Swift pays them, Swift Knight. They don't pay them jack. The government's paying them more right now. Your shelves are bare because of this. This is probably a conspiracy theory, and I'm okay with it. But I kind of feel like this is testing the waters. Like what we're dealing with is testing the waters. Like, will this work? No, I don't. I don't see it. Hold on, guys. I just don't see how. When I do that, can you guys still see my camera? Can you guys still see me when I click over? Um, but the world is changing. Like it's definitely changing, and now we're having the biggest shift of wealth ever. You know, and we all have a choice because it's starting essentially from the bottom. You know, like I don't want to say it's a free for all, but if you get in where you fit in, then that's what it is. You know, like I've said a couple times, the trailer did sell at auction. But you know what? That What's wrong with the sound? Nobody said nothing. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with the sound? Right, Nomadic. That's what I'm talking about. Like, there is no money to pay for the robots. I don't know. Like, is it? It's just a delay, or I mean, I don't. Know. I'm on the computer. Yeah, I've got horrible service. That's why. Um, yeah, because if it's not able to, like, if we can't figure out what's going on, then we're gonna have to probably get out of it. But so the problem with even Amazon employs so many people that if um he can spend all that money, right, and do all that, um, but it's not going to pay off. When I do it, it's such a pain to do it on my phone because I've got my screen and the chat. It's really it's a problem, and the fact that people call, you know, because it's work. Um, but guys, if you don't need money, hold on a second. So Jeff Bezos is not interested in the technology. Let me show you something. He's made millions working the way he's working, right? And running that company that way. Well, that's not, it's changing. And it's really hard for someone that has made millions and millions of dollars one way to wake up and say, nope, we're not going to do that no more. We're going to change it all. Like, and that's why he stepped down. You know, it just doesn't fit anymore. And there's going to be a lot of transitioning going on between the technology and the internal fights in the business, you know. And Amazon, I don't know if you guys have ever ran Amazon, but I've ran Amazon. I have ran more quarter and empty trailers for Amazon than I have full loads. Amazon is so, like, they're running like a mail system, and there's got to be a lot of wasted money. They will run a 53-foot trailer for 5 boxes, 6 boxes, because they have guaranteed the prime. They guarantee you 2 day overnight. Well, they have to do that no matter what else is on the truck. And a lot of their stuff is also automated. Like, I made the most money with Amazon by leaving my house at 7 o'clock, parking up in the middle of New Jersey, and about 9:30, you get hot loads that pop up. You get loads that have to be moved like ASAP. I was running 150-mile loads for $1,000. 50-mile loads, $500. You know, well, if he's running 5 cars, I don't think it's more for you, Mike. But you know, I haven't checked in. I haven't really been watching the car market lately. I'll probably get back into it. But while we're here, if you guys need fuel cards, right here, Victoria from RTS will hook you up with the big savings. With it at over $3 a gallon, Victoria's got your number. It's always backwards, throws me off. And you got JD Factors right here. That's for factory. Get your money within 24 hours next business day. Call Howard at JD Factors. Call Victoria. Tell them Hotshot sent you. So, guys, you've got to be ready to change with the industry. And like, I did a video on the cars, you know, where the big 4 or 5, no, but that other guy said they're not paying due to 5. But Delaware, they are, but they aren't. You look at how they are running their fleet. Um, like, I live in Delaware, and that's prime for Amazon. They have an Amazon post office, like, that separates the packages and all that, but they all come in the driveway. While we're talking about this, hold on. Let's see what the box trucks are making. Like right here, 24 miles, $200. $200. 26-foot box trucks, they're not making Well, in Iowa, they're not making much money. It sounds like it, but um, the issue is they don't really know how much they're going to have. But like 26-foot box truck, 230 miles, 400. Same thing. One, two, 230 miles, 300. Like they're under $2 a mile too. Way under $2 a mile. But it's just somebody's going to run it. Here's what Amazon is banking on. They are getting a lot of owner operators that don't want to buy a trailer. Well, if you don't have a trailer and you don't really want to run far over the road, you have very few options. And you're going to do whatever Amazon puts on the board. That's why I went out real quick. What's up, Lewis? Went out quick and got a trailer. Because I'm not going to let a company run over me with cheap freight. And the brokers that I was talking to, they were telling me now that Amazon has fired up, we're having a hard time getting trucks that have their own trailers. And Amazon is there's one more thing. Hold on a second. Here's something right here too. Another thing they're trying to do. They're got electric vehicles on the road. So they're in a little bit of everything, but what they're doing is I don't know as much with these electric vehicles as with the other regular, but I know with the other ones they are actually buying. They'll buy a van. They'll buy you a van. They'll give you a business loan, but you have to work for them. So what they're doing. So I haven't looked for tanker loads. So Amazon is trying to get people to work for them. They want to control. They want owner operators, but they want to control it. They want to be in charge of everything. Hold on, guys. I'll get ready to look for you in a minute. So what we've got here is this is the load board. You want to see tankers? Let's see if there's anything for tankers. Tanker, tanker, tanker. Not many. This is all over the country. There's not many at all. But now let me show you some. While we're here, let's play around. So there's a guy, makes sense that does a lot of this stuff, but like check out these look like the loads, they're not as good as they used to be. California's pretty hot right now. Arkansas. Arizona, Alaska, Alabama, the Midwest, like the Iowa. Freight's down right now this week. Usually, freight's really pumping, but it is nighttime too. But see, I know I'm all over the place, but I just like to. Here we go. Let's see what they talk. Talk about Van Reed. How many people in here are flatbeds? Anybody want to see what's going on with flatbeds? So market condition. Red is hot. So boom. Right here is where you want to be. William, I haven't heard anything about autonomy with car hauling. Louis, you looking for flatbed? Let's see, let's see. Yeah, the problem with car hauling is loading and unloading and rearranging, and it's just car hauling will probably be the last thing that uh, will be the last thing that is automated, in my opinion. There's it's a subscription. I think it's like $90 a month. I don't even know. No, it might not be 90. But I'll put a link in the description so you guys can get a 30-day trial. And if you do that, you helping your boy out too. What part of New Mexico, man? Just give me a town. I'll do a big search. But Mexico. That's it, Brian. You're about as robotic as it's going to get, brother. Oh, I still got man in here. Y'all don't want no man. Yeah. Yeah. You're as autonomous as it gets. You go where they tell you to go, right? Albuquerque, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Right, 642. Now I got a heavy deadhead here, so oh, go CNZ. Got it figured out, don't you, boy? Got it figured out. Sacramento and Reno. Are they that close together? I have a problem with dealing with people that will not put a rate on. If you don't put a rate on, I'm not playing your game. Nothing that I would want. Nothing. Yikes. Maybe. Still under 3. But I really, really, there's nothing. Well, maybe New Mexico to Denver, but Denver's probably tough. I'll be good. You see how he's doing, right? He's back to being lazy. He just ain't. I don't see anything that I would run out of Albuquerque, man. Man, I may run this shallow water just to get moving, but I guess $2 a mile would be okay. Now you see flatbed, right? Now let's go to van. Let's look at the rate difference. Nomadic, I do not know what Schneider offers you, but the RTS is usually loves TA pilot, but it's huge, like big discounts. Like I was getting like 50, 60, 70 cents off at time. Um, now you've seen the rates for that. Wow, it is ugly down there. Lord have mercy. I don't know what's going on in New Mexico. If I was in New Mexico, I would never be going home. Have to move. Nomadic, do you run just, are you a Schneider owner operator or you just get your fuel card through them? See, now we're talking right here. I would run this. This is a van. 1,200, $6,300. Hazmat round trip. And I don't know. Probably 24, 16, I don't know. I probably wouldn't run that. But you can call Victoria and give her a holler, see what she says. She can take care of you. I don't know if they match or compete or not. Don't tell her I said that. Just ask. So, Arthur, I did a video. If you go back and look, there was a couple out of Montana. They had a 579P single axle um, that they were running a 40 foot, and they were getting ready to get a Diamond C step deck. The trailers that are one axle, Arthur, they are, but very few because you can't put much weight on them. Road weight, legal DOT road weight is only 20K per single axle. So if your trailer, and I know there's a car hauler that runs around with a single axle 5 car because he thinks he's winning by not buying tires. I guess I don't know. Brian, I maybe. Problem is, I can't get my semi into Sam's Club, Murphy, or Racetrack. You know what I mean? But they may be able to at times. But here's the deal with fuel cards, guys. If you have it, is that you, A. Miller? That's not you. Um, Here's the thing with a fuel card. You have options. Like if you have the fuel card from Victoria, Then you can use the cheap places when you find them, and then you could use maybe mud flap or stuff like that. It's all about options, options, options. Now you can only have one factory company, so gotta have one factory company, but have more than one fuel card. So coast to coast. Oh, you want to talk to us about your single axle? Coast. I'm not gonna call him out, but we had a long conversation, and I busted his chops about buying a single axle truck because he wanted a 5-car sun country. So he bought a single axle. Hey, tell us in the comments, what do you think of that single axle? Come on, man. What do you think about that single axle? Coast to coast. I mean, it will. I mean, yeah, single axle is going to save on tolls, but if you're saving on tolls to not make money, then is it really worth saving on the tolls? Like, poor guy, he fights with his loads all the time because he's a car hauler. He's overweight, so he can't just take whatever's on the board. Now, he's still making bank. Don't get it twisted. He's still doing good, but his life is so much more miserable because of that single axle, and but he makes it work. That's all. I guess Cat got his tongue. He's a little mad at me now. He'll call me or text me later. But now, guy, if you're gonna run freight, you're gonna stick with a 40-foot trailer. Stopping for fuel. No, I don't know what a single axle is for fuel, but yeah. If you're gonna run freight and you're gonna stick with like a 40-foot, and you're not really gonna run big heavy weight on your trailer, then maybe, but yeah, but hey Miller, what trailer you got? I forgot you had a single axle. Oh, hey Miller, it 100% does. You will never get that argument out of me. You needed the exercise back and forth to the truck stops. You know what I mean? Sorry, guys. I'm gonna eat my banana pudding. So, what do you guys think about them news videos that I've been putting out? You like that stuff? And while we're here, does anybody have any questions? Yeah, that's not bad. His trailer alone is 13,500 pounds. That's the difference. Yours is what, 9? That's a huge difference. That 5-car and a 5-car Civic. See a video changing. Yeah, but your weight distribution is oh, his is 17. Mine was 13.5. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's got the airbags, the big John. He's got the sliding belly. Like can, but I'm not doing it. I am not changing a semi-tire along the road. Not happening, son. I don't even carry a spare. Ain't happening. Probably should, but I don't right now. So, yeah, I mean, and it's just amazing, like, I didn't really care about my 5500. All right, guys, we've been on here about Field 45. Does anybody have any questions? Anything they want to talk about for future videos? Give me some ideas. I got any ideas? All right, guys, we're gonna get up out of here. We'll work on another video. How much money is who making? Tesla semi. Hotshot by the mall. I'll do all research up for it. How much money is who making, Bob? I mean, how much am I making? Banana cream snack pack pudding. I don't run power only. I bought my own trailer. Bob, you're saying I'm not making much money? Tell you what. I got a wife and 5 kids at home. You think I'm doing this for free? You lost your noodle. Or are you talking about crypto, Bob? What are you talking about? What you talking about, Cletus? If this stuff would ever break that 59.5, we'd be rocking. Bob, what you talking about, boy? What you talking about? Revolution, Hotshot. I don't know if he's still in here. Um, Thanks, Arthur. He does power only, and he's got 2 trucks, and they are running. They're running for Snyder and maybe somebody else, but apparently they're doing pretty good too. Lewis, depends on your area. Um, Delaware, like East Coast, you can probably do real good. You're by a port, you can do good. Matter of fact, let me show you guys. Hold on. There is a power only load board. Let's check it one time. Check it one time. I thought there was a power only load board. There's not. I guess it's only on the app. Look, there it is. Nomadic's power only with Snyder, and he does good, I guess. He wouldn't be doing it. So, all right, guys, we're going to get up out of here. I appreciate y'all stopping by on your way out. Make sure you hit that like button, and if you haven't, hit that ding dang. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace.